still busy with the 7 habits of cherry farmer, because I named this year the year of the cherry farmer and the year of yes. And that means I only want to do the best. I just want the cherry on top. I don't want the whole cake. So my purpose is to help you find your purpose and run with it. And that means I have to do it for myself. And that means I can tell you all the secrets I figured out. So we're busy with habit 3. Habit 3 is putting it on your schedule so you can see. Put it on your schedule for the year, for the week, and holidays and big projects. So I'm going to flip over the camera so that you can see what I mean. I've been looking forward to doing this so much. So yes, like you can say, week, year, holiday, and big projects. Now, when I was younger, I wish I had somebody that could just give me guidelines. But how it works is you have a to-do list of stuff you want to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's a long list, 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you've got stuff that you want to do, and it's a running list you're making. But the secret about getting things done is, yes, writing it down, that's the first step, but also putting it on your schedule, and you'll see I have a year planner here. So what I do every year in January, or even sometimes before the year runs out, you can see this calendar runs actually from December all the way to next January, which I really like. They've improved the layouts. So at the top, I will write my year's goals of what my theme is. Last year it was travel light. This year it's the year of yes. You can see that. And then I'll write my big projects up there. So my big projects for the year this year is to be a singer, and Acus Special is my one project, and Women on Fire is my other project. And then psychology is a big thing. So then I know what my focus is. So if I ever doubt or get lost in the detail, that's what my focus is. And then when I look at my planner, I will literally sit, because I have kids at school, I will mark all the holidays. You can see there's January's holiday, December holiday, and the short holiday, June holiday, and then October, and then December. So I'll mark in all the holidays. Now, because I run a business that's dependent on people that's also busy, I mark in the holidays of the university. I'll mark those in, and then I'll also mark in religious celebrations. For example, when it's Easter, when there's public holidays. So you'll see all the holidays that's been marked in. This is long weekend. So because that's important, you can sometimes try to have something and then it's actually a holiday. So that's how I plan my year. Now, if I am trying to, so that's the year planning, can you see? And then I'll do my week planning. Now, my week planning is interesting. I did this years ago, so I'll have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I learned that I work better if I have a schedule. It's like going to school, back to school. So for me, Tuesdays and Fridays, I'll do foot care. And then Mondays, I do admin. Wednesdays and Thursdays, I keep open for music, and flexi time, if I don't finish my feet, I'll do it on a Wednesday as well. And then this year, I'm going to be doing some classes, so I put them in. So what happens when you put your schedule, or you fix your schedule? Magic. Because when people are looking for me and it's admin related, I'll tell them any Monday, but no other days are available. If they want to see more for foot care, it'll be a Tuesday and a Friday. So I know which day to send them to, and it makes it easy for me. But what also happens is people will start remembering your schedule. So when we do music, I'll say a Thursday is a good day for me. And what will happen is when they need to see me, they'll know that they're going to tell me Thursday dates to see me. So that's what happens when you put yourself on a schedule. Other people hook up to your schedule, and it makes it possible. And it's also working in the sense that you understand how your industry works and what will be most viable. So for example, Mondays is a day that not a lot happens in terms of music shows or performances. Nobody wants to do that on a Monday. Usually it's a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So I will do that type of projects on a Monday. And I'll know that my Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I should keep open for music shows. So then I become more flexible, and the dead days I can use in other ways. Like Fridays, I know up to 12 o'clock, not a lot of people, they're not working as hard as on a Monday. And after lunch, nothing's going on. You're going to have a hard time trying to work hard. So the best to use your energy the rest of the week. So that helps if you understand how a week runs, so that you get to everything that you want to do. So that's why Mondays I keep my admin, because I get my weekly statement from my bank at 12 o'clock on a Monday. So I know 12 o'clock it's okay for me to do all my admin, because I'll have all the information. I don't have to wait. If I do it before 12, then I have to hang around till 12 to get the final statement. So stuff like that you can plan around. So don't fight the system, just work with it. So that's a week planning that I work on. Now, I learned this years ago from a philosopher. He was from Montreal. And what he said is, okay, if you look at your year, there's so many months, so many days, and you're special, you want to do it your way. So you have to decide, when are you going to take a holiday? So, because when you decide you're going to take all the holidays off, and not work then, and all the weekends off, so let's look at January, for example. January all the way to the 16th, that's when the school starts. I know I'm not working on weekends. Then I know I have the other days available. So it does become tricky to organize, but then I know I have a music day, I have an open day, and I have a foot care day. This is my nursing girl. She's the nurse. Here, I'm not going to be working. Monday, I will be doing admin. Here, I'll be doing foot care. Now, I won't write it in everywhere, but in the beginning, you have to sort of focus it. Here is foot care. Can you see? So I literally mark it in admin, and then here I can do definitely music. So now I have a rhythm that I know how I'm going to be doing it. And then I know I will only be working on those days till 2 o'clock. Anything more than that, between 8 and 2, is bonus time. So from that, I will go to my list of tasks that I want to complete. So I will do... I'm busy with Women on Fire, the show. That means I want 1 hour per day. And for foot care, I need 45 minutes per patient. And I know I need 3 hours to check my email, because I'm very behind. And I know I need 3 hours to finish listening, that's an ear, listening to my music Afrikaans project. I call it Sing Afrikaans 4. So now what I'll do with this, I'll say Women on Fire is a show and I need an hour a day. So that will be Women on Fire. I'll do that and it'll be a repeat. Now what I actually do with this, I put it on my phone as a schedule, and it will be important until the 29th when I'm planning a show. Okay, so it'll be a daily reminder, and it's just 1 hour. And then I'll also have foot care, 45 minutes. So then I'll know on this week, it's a Wednesday, Friday, I'll have 3 patients. And Tuesday, I'll have 5 patients, 3 patients, 5 patients, 3 patients. So I'll literally slot it in. So then I know how busy I'm going to be and if I'll be able to finish. So that if I won't be able to finish, you can see this is a very short month. There's a lot of holidays. So I will actually use I'll move this music day here and add 5 patients because I won't be able to finish. So then I'm moving my stuff around. And that's how I plan my year. Because I've done the Women on Fire, foot care I've done. 3 hours to check my email. Now that has to happen on a Monday. So I will put in 3 hours email. Can you see? I will do my email that day. And I will add it here because the chances are that I'm underestimating my time. And then I'll do 3 hours to listen to my music project. Now this is music, so I need a solid day for that. So I will say listen. And then, so that's how I put my to-do list on the schedule. And it's always good to have a bit of flexi time because things do pop up that you can finish your projects. So that's what I do. This takes me a whole day to finish. I know it doesn't look like much, but to plan my year and to decide when I'm going to be on holiday. And the other thing is, if I have big projects, I will slot it in. Now, let's say I have a big show, or for example, Woordfees. At this stage will be big. I will say, okay, March, I know is Woordfees, you'll see WF. And I'll book that time out. So that means that whole week's work, I'll have to either catch it up or fit it in before. And then I will slot it in. Now, but if I have a big show, for example, you have to work around when people are getting paid. So either it will be in the beginning of the month, weekend, or it will be at the end of the month. Weekend. Can you see? And the secret behind this is, if you really think about it, there'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the first half of the year, opportunities to have a big show, because the other weekends people have already spent their money. So there's actually not that many opportunities to do shows. So actually, if you really plan your life well, it's easy to figure out when is the best time to be engaging people. So that's how you can run a music career and have a day job, because you plan it. Certain times people, like I do foot care, between 8 and 9, not a lot of people want their foot care done. So that's when I practice piano and scales and do my admin, my daily admin. And after 9, I will do foot care till 12 again, because then everybody eats lunch again. So then I'll go back to my next level admin that might be on the road in town. So I organize my life like that, and I group my to-dos so I can get everything done. So I hope that helps you. That's the third habit, is putting it on your schedule. So have a wonderful Monday. Leave me your comments, subscribe to my channel. Great things coming up. I am busy with Woordfees om die tafel. It's just meeting friends and chatting about what they would like to see next year, and I'm looking forward to that. So have a wonderful Monday.